Otu a ka ọ dị. Never. Yes, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on wherever you represent your region, wherever you are situated. Great Biafrans all over the world. I just came this morning from where I am situated in Rainbow Nation to touch the base with my brothers and my sisters all over the world. Haven't been listening to all your conversations, your comments concerning our situation as Biafrans. For those of you who have decided to separate yourself from where you belong, with every intention that you are doing the right thing. But I'm here this morning to correct and direct, especially the youth. For the elderly ones, I'm just talking for talking's sake, because you know the truth already, and for you to uphold it and be presenting lies to our children is the wrong thing. So I'm focusing on the youth, the young ones, whom you have brainwashed with your polished tricks, you know. They might think they are with you or you are with them, not knowing that you're going to betray them as usual. Talking from experience, I don't want to talk to the elderly ones, anyone that is above 30. I'm sure that person have seen or heard the tricks that are in politics. You know, if you have not experienced, at least for 4 years, you have been told the same lies. But for the youths, I want you to believe me with all your heart. Despite every manifesto, every promise that these politicians have presented to you, every slogan, every style, every idea that they have polished and present to you, they are all lies. They are all fake. The politicians have never said the truth from the beginning of politics, and they will never say, because the truth will remove them from their position. Politics is meant to lie from the one to the last day. It's not a system with honesty. So everyone you see in politics has got a skeleton in his cupboard. I want the youth to pay me a serious attention, because my concern is for them. If it's for me and my age mates, how many years more do we have to live on this earth? But it's for the younger ones and the younger generations coming. It's going to be an abomination for us to cover the whole atrocity that politicians have gathered to ruin the lives and the future of our generations. They play with our hearts, they play with our mind, they play with our soul, and they kill our body. This is the chance. They are telling our youth now that, It's now the politicians and the government of Nigeria remember that the power should be rotated. Now, if they are sure it's the turn of the Southerners, why are we still voting? Why should there be any election? We should have appointed an Igbo elite whom we all selected and send him to be the president of Nigeria in our own representation. I'm here to tell you the secret behind this Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency, all of a sudden. Everyone now is talking. It's Igbo people's turn to be president of Nigeria. If it's our turn, then give it to us straight without election. Why are we voting again when we know it's our turn? Cock and bull story. Cock and bull story that you can tell to even a stupid person. It is time for the Easterners. It has been rotating. Who told you it has been rotating, and who told you that it's gonna rotate? Strategy. These people have got very bad mission, but it's so painful that frustration is not letting the people in our nation to think normal. Politics. Very well polished tricks. They will be biting you like rat, and they will be blowing you breeze not to feel the pain. But I'm talking out of experience, and I will never change my topic until it enters the ears of our new generation. Politics is not for us, it's against us. A game that has been played over and over and over again with the same result, with same goal. Instead of moving forward, we are going back, one step forward, four backwards. They are lying to the youths again. Change. The last chance. Every time is the last chance. Every time is the last opportunity. Then for my people, for the youth of the Biafra land, whom all of a sudden have changed their minds from all hail Biafra to obedience, who do now? Sometimes I feel like blaming you, but I haven't seen the situation down there. I know frustration is the cause. Because everyone has been subdued with the sufferings, intimidation. So no one has got his or her self-will power now to make choice. We're basing on what the day brings. If they say A, we find a space in our mind immediately to say A is good. If they say B, we also adjust to B. But that's not how it should be. Despite all odds, everybody needs to have self-will power. And when you have self-will power, you can be able to determine what you can do for yourself, not what someone can do for you. You can be able to think for yourself, not what someone taught. You can be able to differentiate good from evil. Now let's get down to it. What is sabotage? Sabotage is when a particular matter is on the table and needed the suggestion from every Dick and Harry that is involved to stand in one place with one voice until that one target or one aim is achieved. Anyone else or anything else beside that main topic on the table is a sabotage. What am I trying to say? The situation, the condition of Nigeria has come to a point where it needs a change. And a suggestion has been brought on the table called referendum. And a tribe has emerged saying that this topic is truth. And they have found out that, yes, a change is needed. And we have decided that we are all going to make and stand in that change. Now, all of a sudden, the same people we are trying to make the change now brought a suggestion to help us. Oh, now they have realized that we have been marginalized. Oh, it's our turn now to rule that country. Strategy. Knowing fully well that they have been captured in their own shit. That they have got no good plans at all for the citizens of Nigeria. And now, the idea to countermount the change is brought up. And certain people amongst the ones that need the change again to say, this is their last chance. Who told you this is your last chance? It's not meant for anyone to know the hour. So who told you this is your last chance to rule Nigeria? And what will you gain from ruling Nigeria? A place that you don't belong. They all of a sudden now they're promising you, okay, it's now we realize that you are part of us, hey, that you have been marginalized. Oh, it's your turn to rule. Who told you you're gonna rule? And they look for who they're gonna use. They know our people are gullible because the situation does not warrant anybody to be patient anymore. Everybody is desperate for power. Everybody is desperate to survive. Individually, not in community way. So they knew very, very well in their polished trick that when they throw these dice, that one of us will jump for it. And that's what P2B has done. Betrayal. When someone leaves the topic on the table and brings up another suggestion, is being a two-faced person. To cut a long story short, in this moment that we are in, we don't need to talk two things at the same time. We should be saying one thing at a time, doing one thing at a time. Knowing that there's a space of time. When we try this and it doesn't work, then we try that. Any Igbo person that is not talking Biafra now is a saboteur. A man or a woman that his or her house is on fire and is not making any effort to quench the fire, but is chasing the rat that are running for their lives because the house is on fire. It is not something to be angry for. Sometimes I feel like getting angry with my people. No, two wrongs doesn't make any right. I feel being calm like this, speaking from the bottom of my heart, the way I feel it, all of us will not be ranting, insulting, swearing, fighting. No. It's time to mellow down and hit the nail with the hammer at the right spot. Like I promised, Better Life Television is here to tell the bitter truth, despite how bitter it is gonna be, like bitter cola or water from bitter leaf. But it's for better life. This moment that we are in now is not moment for gambling. It's not moment for politics. We have abandoned politics because of our situation, because of our condition, and we're saying that referendum is the way out. When we are standing on our own, we can now do politics, knowing that we are playing it amongst ourselves and with ourselves, not with unknown soldiers, unknown gunmen, unknown politicians, bringing people we don't know, assuming we know them. Imagine Peter Obi with the Kwankwaso. That's bullshit. That's total nonsense. You're getting help from your enemy. You're getting assistance from your enemy. You're getting suggestions from your enemy. If we are one, we wouldn't be talking about separation or referendum. If things are going on the way it's supposed to, nobody will be talking about separation. But you have been rejected. You have been intimidated. You have been humiliated. You have been abandoned. All of a sudden, now that they see that you can stand on your own, that you are about to be liberated, hey, they want to take you back now. They want to offer you all that you have lost. And you believe them. It's a strategy to disturb the organization of IPOB. It's a strategy to delay our referendum. It's a strategy to disorganize our liberation. And some of us have embraced it because they present our brother, knowing fully well that our brother cannot do nothing. They won't give him the power, but they just want him this hour to disorganize our people because they know that we are not together. And honestly speaking, we are not together. If we are together indeed, we wouldn't be talking this obedience we are talking now. We should rather be obedient to the ongoing suggestion, which is referendum, which is for our freedom. But because they know, and they know fully well that we don't love ourselves, we claim to be Igbos, love themselves. When it's time to show love, you see hatred from the root. Igbos are one. The people have said it, and our people started ranting, fighting, thinking it's just wara, 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 wara thing. This action. Faith without action is useless. Love without action is useless. You love me, I love you. Show me your love. Show me the love. when it's time to show the love, we all fall apart. That's why I stick on my word, love. It's the only key that can open any locked door. It's the spanner that can loosen any tightened bolt. It's an oil that dissolves rotten iron so that the nut and the bolt can be slacked. Love. Even the creator of the whole world is the only word that he gave. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If Igbos love themselves, my people, we won't be talking double mad by now. We should be saying one thing at a particular time. We have suffered enough, but it's because there's no love among us. That's why our enemies are still standing against us, bold and beautifully challenging us, because we don't love ourselves. We assume we love. We assume we can love. We assume that we are loved. But I'm being open and honest to you as an Igbo man out of experience. We don't have love in our midst. There's no love. I've dreamt about it. I've slept over it. I've been alive and awake over it. I've thought of it in different ways. I've examined it in different ways. The problems we have is love. There's no love among our people. If you love someone, you will not hurt the person. If you love someone, you will not lie against the person. You will not be jealous. You will not work against the person. That is love. How do we pretend that we love one another, but we fight one another? We backbite one another. The problems of Igbo people are Igbo people. This one we're talking about outside, they are just there. But our main problem is ourselves. There's no love. Asokatales and the truth. Love has its fruit. Love has its result. Love has its rules and regulations. The things that you do in life, it shows love. The things that you do, it shows hatred. The result we get in our land is full of hatred. There's no love there. And that's the message God gave me right from the scratch. Preach love, preach love. And that's why I did the song I did, Biafra Love. It's not easy, but you can develop it. I don't want to do politics. I don't want to point fingers. I don't want to call names. But I'm just telling Igbo people in general, we don't have love. And if we want to live, we must develop love for one another. It is true love that we can have a leader. It is true love that we can obey our leader. It's true love that we can allow our leader to lead us into progress. But when there's no love, there's no care. That's why someone can be talking like as I'm talking now. They will say, this bastard, this rubbish Rasta man, he has finished smoking, he's talking nonsense. But you're not going to take the sense that inside my speech. If you love someone, you cannot be jealous of someone you love. You can only admire and appreciate and emulate. If you have love, you can be able to stand behind someone. You can be able to know who is better and bigger than you. And being able to accommodate and allow that person to lead. But out of hatred, everybody wants to lead. Everyone wants to talk. Everyone wants to direct. Everyone wants to be the one in charge and wants no one to be in charge of him. Let's sit down and discuss ourselves, because I promise you people, it's not here to talk politics. No, reality. Reality time. This is what you get from Bitter Life Television. Bitter truth. The way it is. Because my brother, I told you it's different from I should have or I would have told you. I'm telling you live and direct that we need love. That is the only thing we need. We've got every other thing. Money, power, we've got. But what we lack to 0% is love. And without love, my brother, your power is useless. Your wealth is useless. You need love. You need love. And that's why I am suggesting for every Biafran